Hey, Cam Dunlap here from the Real Estate Wealth Network. Thanks for watching this short video. Today I want to talk about the coronavirus and the resulting shutdowns and how that's impacting our economy, and in particular, how it is or might impact you and me as real estate investors. There's really two ways you can look at this. You can either panic or you can prepare for the opportunity that is clearly on the horizon. Depending on when you're watching this video, I sent an email out yesterday talking about panic versus preparedness and how, sell umbrellas when it's raining. It makes a lot of sense. And look, I've been through this. Now is going to make the third cycle, if you will, or downturn followed by an upturn within the real estate business. And that presumes that we're on the cusp of a recession and a corresponding downturn in real estate. And I think that what we're on the cusp of more than anything else is perhaps the greatest opportunity of our lifetimes, because there are going to be more people than ever, probably beginning today, who are going to need our help. And if we turn and run from this situation, we're going to miss it. So today is a really great day to hunker down, keep yourself and your loved ones safe, heed the government requests, right? Where they're saying don't be in groups of more than 10 people. In New York, they've now closed restaurants, bars, casinos, and gyms, and places where lots of people come together. And I think in a way it's kind of draconian, but in another way, I'm glad they're doing it, because the idea is to lessen the curve, if you will, of infection. So the fewer people who are infected, the better, the less strain on our health system. So you know what? I'm willing to do the things they're suggesting we do, and I hope you are too. I want to keep myself and my family safe. But just the same, I'm not looking at this even remotely like the end of the world. In fact, I'm looking at it as the beginning of perhaps the greatest opportunity of our lifetimes. I'm dead serious about that. Again, this is the third time I've been through this. I've been around a while. I came into the business in 1993, which was just following a massive recession. In fact, it was still kind of going on. And a massive downturn in real estate due to tax law changes in the Reagan administration. So in a way, when I came into this business, it was pure luck. I hated my job. I needed something. I needed to do something different. The timing had nothing to do with a careful analysis of the market and deciding to jump in then. It was that I hated my job and wanted to do something different. It just happened to be a great time to get in the business. And I'm saying to you that if you're already in, excellent. And if you're thinking of getting in, this is a great time to get in the business. I would know is my point. And I think, again, we need to keep ourselves safe, but we need to keep a check on where our heads are at. So certainly this is a time of unprecedented selflessness. So, if you're thinking, what should I do? Well, just watch the news conferences and do what you're being asked to do. But in the meantime, while you're home and you have downtime, let's turn that downtime into productive time. It gives us an opportunity to do more prospecting and talk to more sellers and utilize the tools so that we're getting to know the markets and watching as motivations rise through this process. It is inevitable. There's no doubt about it. So stay the course is really what my message is here today. Stay the course, focus on the opportunity that will inevitably come from this. It always does. Whether it's a small crisis or a huge crisis, there's always a subsequent wave of opportunity. An example might be a hurricane, terrible thing to happen, but what results is a huge wave of opportunity that follows. So I'm choosing to look at it like that. And, I was talking to somebody the other day about, business and success. And they said to me, they're, coming from a different place in life. They said, well, clearly you've been very lucky. And I thought for a minute, you know, people use that term sort of loosely, and I don't. I take it very seriously because I think people use the term luck to say you are and I'm not, and that helps them, you know, feel better about the fact that they're not lucky. And my response to him was, well, I was lucky enough to miss I don't know how many of my daughter's dance recitals. I was lucky enough to be traveling and on the road building my business and missed I don't know how many of my daughter's birthdays or my wife's birthdays or my own anniversaries. That was lucky. Here's what luck is. Luck is when opportunity meets preparedness. Luck is when opportunity meets preparedness. Opportunity is all around us and about to overwhelm us. Will you be prepared? That's the big question. So stay the course. You'll hear more from me on this. I'm going to do more videos as things progress and developments come about. But understand that the business is still moving. In fact, literally just moments ago, before I hit the record button here, we funded a deal for a client, $87,000. In fact, I got the call. This is how it works when there's a funding. I get a text from my office. We funded $67,789.93. The client is Katasi Kajubi, and it's in Frankenton, North Carolina. The world goes on. I've got a house under contract literally that way, about 10 miles, that I got a call from the closing agent yesterday. All conditions are released by the bank. We're clear to close. So, you know, the business continues to go on. As far as our events are concerned, we have one upcoming that we moved to August. You know, we may move a couple others because they don't want us getting together in groups of more than 10. I'm willing to heed that. It certainly doesn't help you or us not to be doing our events, but you know, we're willing to bite the bullet here and we'll get right back to it. So stay tuned. You'll see more from me by email and you'll see more from me on video. Stay the course. Opportunity and preparedness are what make you lucky. Take care.